Jacob's creations, heart and soul, turning resin into gold, crafting wonders, work of art, a vision born from your own heart.
Alright, guys, so I have an interesting idea that I want to try out today. So, with some extras resin that I had the other day, I had poured this coaster and then I did this wolf head. And I got the idea of doing like Huntsman trophy plaque with it. So, I want to make the coasters and do some animal heads, and then I'm going to seal them to the coaster to kind of like hang up on a wall or something or whatnot, or I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I just thought it'd be a neat idea. So, um, I will start with pouring the animals. So I have a gorilla head, a lion head, and a wolf head. So the gorilla, I'm going to do some white silver alcohol ink along with black resin. So I'm going to try and do this kind of like how I did the wolf one there. And I'm just going to put some drops in of the resin or the alcohol ink, and then pour in some resin. And then just keep doing that in little bits. Okay. Gorilla's all set. So the lion, I'm using a rich gold. Ooh, that is rich. Okay. So for the wolf, I'm doing that one a little bit different. I was kind of thinking along the lines of like a husky. So for this one, I'm using a champagne gold. And then I'm also using a pearl white mixed in with the resin. So on the wolf one and the lion one, it does have the ear spots that you have to kind of squeeze to make sure there's no bubbles in there. Okay. Alright, so for the plaque part, essentially the coasters, I have two things I'm going to do. So I went through and dusted these with some of my pearlescent chameleon flakes. So I have a golden olive, a brown yellow, and a violet aqua. So the violet aqua I was thinking about using with the gorilla. The brown yellow for the lion, and the green olive for the wolf. Kind of color coordinated these a little bit. And then for the other ones, I'm going to try and do the same thing I did for the actual heads and just swirl in some of the alcohol inks. So I don't think that one's going to work out quite as well. So I'm going to do these ones with black. I'm not going to fill them all the way because I don't think they need to be that thick for what I'm doing. I don't think I have enough resin. Okay. I don't have quite enough to fill that one up, but To be honest, that one didn't kind of go the way I wanted to anyway, so probably won't use that one. Um, the primary goal was I was going to use those ones, but I wanted to see how it turned out with the alcohol inks. Because that one, the other one that I did here, turned out pretty decent. So, but that is all for now. I will be back once these have cured, and I'm ready to get it out. And I'm probably just going to use my tabletop resin to seal it in. So, yeah. In other news, though, I made my first silicone mold. It looks funny because the only thing I had that I could use for the container for it was just a Rubbermaid container. So it turned out to be a little bit, I don't know, awkward. I gotta trim that up a little bit, but what I made the mold of is this. And I wasted a lot of silicone making it, but that's just because it was the only size bowl I found on hand that could work. But this is what I made the mold of. So I might, in the next day or two here, pour this and try it out and see how it worked, or if it worked, or how it looks. So yeah. I also found a straw to do my inlays that I wanted to do that I was talking about. This is the perfect size for what I was looking for to do the water fountain thing. However, I want to try and get this out without having to destroy the straw because I don't have another one. So, but yeah, like I said, that is all for now. I will be back when this is all cured, and we'll see how it came out. I will see you guys then. Alright, guys. So, everything has cured here. And I'm ready to demold it. See how it turned out. So we'll start with the good old Gorilla first. So there's the silver Gorilla. See how the wolf turned out. And there's our wolf. And there's the lion. Okay. For the coaster pieces. Yeah, that's... in no way, shape, or form how I wanted those to come out. So... I'm definitely going to say it's going to be the Comedian Flake ones that I use. Alrighty. I'll do my other wolf at the same time too, I guess. Pretty sure I have enough resin for it. I don't know why, but this wolf one right here just does not want to stay where I want it. The other ones seem to be doing alright, but alright. Okay, so that is pretty much it for those. That is essentially what these are going to look like, so yeah. Again, like I said, I just thought it was a neat idea. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Feel free to like and share. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. That is all I'm going to be doing with these. So, yeah. I will see you guys back for the next project. In the meantime, remember, stay creative, everyone. Bye.